Yeah. You left your perfume in the air, like love still thought that you were there. The room feels warm, the night feels slow, and somehow pain feels soft to hold. Your old messages still glow, like little stars I shouldn't know. I read them when the city sleeps, and let the silence comfort me. Some heartbreak doesn't tear apart, it settles gently in your heart. It's a sweet hurt, loving someone I can't keep, a quiet kind of pain that follows me to sleep. It's a sweet hurt, missing you without the blame, like smiling through the tears every time I say your name. You swear to fold it on my chair, still makes the winter feel less bare. I know I should let go by now, but healing moves in softer sounds. The songs we love still play at night, and somehow sadness feels like light, because remembering you this way makes losing you a little safe. Some goodbyes don't burn, they stay, like rain that never fully fades away. It's a sweet hurt, holding on to what we were, a gentle lake, a tender scar that time can't fully cure. It's a sweet hurt, like coffee cooling in my hands, still warm enough to remind me love once lived here again. Maybe some hearts aren't meant to heal, maybe pain is how we keep things real. Maybe loving you from far away is the softest kind of staying. It's a sweet hurt, still living quietly in me, not enough to break my world, just enough to never leave. The world keeps moving, but I stay where memories work, still loving you in silence with this sweet hurt. Yeah, soft and slow, this sweet hurt. Coffee for two, alone. I still order what you liked, 2 warm cups on rainy nights, the same small table by the glass, watching strangers hurry past. The way the smiles, he knows my face. He stopped asking why I stay. Your empty chair across from mine still feels more real than passing time. Some habits stay when love is gone, like hearts pretending nothing changed at all. Coffee for 2, alone, 1 for me, 1 for your ghost. Steam rising like memories from the love I miss the most. I'll sit here every Friday night like maybe you'll come home, still making room for someone gone. Coffee for 2, alone. Your lipstick mark is long erased, but somehow I still see the trace. The songs they play still sound like us, soft enough to break my trust. I read your last goodbye again, folded like a paper wound. Some words stay bitter on the tongue, even years after they're gone. People say time changes pain, but some cafes still call your name. Coffee for two, alone, one for hope, one for letting go. Every little quiet thing still reminds me of before. The rain keeps tapping on the glass like it already knows I'm still waiting in the same seat. Coffee for two, alone. Maybe love is just a place we keep returning to too late. And maybe healing starts the day you stop saving someone's place. Coffee for two, alone. Now the second cup grows cold, but I still leave it there for you. Like love forgot to let go. The world keeps moving fast, but I stay where we were known. Still sharing silence with your memory. Coffee for two, alone. Yeah. Still one seat empty. Coffee for two, alone. There's rain between us. The window cries away, I can't. Soft little drops where your shadow stands. Your name still lingers in the glass, like some goodbyes were built to last. We used to laugh at storms outside. Now I just watch the silence rise. Two coffee cups, one growing cold. A love story turning old. Some distance isn't measured by miles. Sometimes it lives inside our smiles. There's a rain between us, falling where our words should be. 1,000 drops of almost love, drowning what we used to see. I reach for you, but only touch the memory. Somewhere between hello and goodbye, there's rain between us. Your sweater still hangs by the chair, like maybe part of you stayed there. The city glows, the streets still shine, but none of them can lead to mine. I read your last text one more time, searching for a hidden sign. But silence speaks its own cruel way, and even hope gets washed away. Some love fades slow like evening light, still beautiful before goodbye. There's rain between us, falling where our hearts once stayed. A quiet storm inside the room, washing every word away. I call your name, but only hear the night reply. Somewhere between forever and gone, there's rain between us. Maybe love was always rain, beautiful, soft, and hard to hold. Maybe we were never meant to survive the cold. There's rain between us, still falling after all this time. Every drop repeats your name, every storm feels like goodbye. The sky keeps breaking, and so do I silently. Still standing where you left me, heard your name in a crowded room, and suddenly the winter felt less cold, like sunlight slipping through the blinds, touching every place you left behind. Your old sweater still hangs by the door, and somehow it feels like you're still here. The smallest things still carry you, a quiet kind of love that lingers near. Some people leave but never fade, they turn into the warmth that stays. Your name feels warm, like coffee on a rainy night, like holding on to something soft when everything else feels too quiet. Your name feels warm, like a light still left on for me, even after goodbye. You still live gently in me. The city glows outside my glass, but I stay here with old memories, reading letters I never sent, and learning how silence speaks softly. I smile at songs we used to love, even when they hurt a little more, 'cause missing you is strangely sweet, like opening a familiar door. Some hearts don't break, they just remain, learning how to love through pain. Your name feels warm, like late night talks and candlelight, like every dream I still replay before I close my eyes at night. Your name feels warm, like home I can't return to now, even after goodbye. I still carry you somehow. Maybe love was never meant to stay, maybe it was meant to softly change into little things we keep forever, like warmth inside a name. Your name feels warm, even in the coldest part of me, like hope that never asked to leave, like love that still remembers me. The world moves forward, but some feelings stay the same, and every time I whisper it, your name feels warm. Still warm, your name feels warm. Love stayed quiet. We used to talk until sunrise, no silence answers in your eyes, no broken glass, no final fight, just two hearts fading out of sight. Your coffee cup still by the sink, like love got lost between the things we never said, we never tried, and somehow that became goodbye. Some endings don't arrive with sound, they disappear while you're still around. The love stayed quiet, it left without slamming the door. No storm, no tears, no dramatic goodbye, just less of us than before. You smiled softly, and I pretended I was fine, but somewhere between your silence and mine, love stayed quiet. Your sweater still hangs by the chair, like memory still believes you're there. I pass your street and slow my pace, as if regret still knows your face. The nights got longer after you, the moon looked colder than it used to. I learned some people leave in parts, stay quiet. Now silence sleeps beside my bed. Every room still holds your shape. Every thought repeats what's left unsaid. The world moved forward, but part of me stayed behind, still listening for a love that left so quietly behind. Stayed quiet. Softly after goodbye, the rain taps gently on the glass, like memories asking me to look back. Your old letter still on the table, folded like love was never able. The coffee's warm, but not enough to fix the silence you left in us. Your name still lives inside this room, like perfume that arrived too soon. Some love doesn't leave with the night, it stays in quiet and soft light. Softly after goodbye, I still hear your voice in the rain, not loud enough to break me, just enough to stay. You left so gently, I almost thought you'd change your mind, but love learned how to disappear. Softly after goodbye, your sweater sleeps beside my chair, like winter still believes you're here. I smile at things I used to hate, because they still remind me of your face. The city glows outside my window, but inside time moves too slow. I learned that healing isn't loud, sometimes it cries without a sound. Some endings whisper, not explode. That's why they hurt the most. Softly after goodbye, I still hear your voice in the rain, not loud enough to save me, just enough to stay. You left so gently, I almost forgot how to cry, but every midnight still reminds me. Softly after goodbye, maybe love was never meant to stay, maybe it was just passing through. But if I had one more quiet night, I'd still spend all of it with you. Softly after goodbye, I still keep your side of the bed, still leave the window half open, like hope is easier unsaid. The world keeps moving, but my heart stays somewhere behind, still learning how to breathe. Softly after goodbye, yeah, yeah. Still softly after goodbye. The moon still waits outside my room, like it remembers me and you. Streetlights paint your shadow slow across the walls I used to know. Your old voicemail lives in my phone, a little place I call when I'm alone. I play it back like prayer at night, hoping memory sounds like life. Some nights don't end, they only stay, holding all the words we never say. The night still knows every promise we let go, every whisper, every touch, every place I miss you most. The stars still shine, but they don't light me like before. 'Cause even after goodbye, the night still knows. I drive those empty streets again, past every corner where we've been. The city sleeps, but I remain, talking softly to the rain. Your sweater's still beside my bed, like love forgot what leaving meant. I tell myself I'm doing fine, then midnight proves another lie. Darkness has a memory too, it keeps bringing me back to you. The night still knows every tear I never show, every silence in this house, every song that hurts too slow. The moon looks down like it's heard this all before. 'Cause even after forever, the night still knows. Oh, baby, love belongs tonight, where broken things still feel alive. And maybe daylight only comes to remind me you are gone. The night still knows how I still leave space for you, how I still wait beside the window, like hope still passes through. The world moved on, but midnight still keeps going. Every lonely breath reminds me the night still knows. Only the night still knows. I found it hiding in my drawer, folded like the night before. Your handwriting still feels alive, like some goodbyes never really die. The paper smells like distant rain, and reading it brings back your name. Every word still cuts so slow, soft enough that no one knows. Some memories don't fade with time, they stay in ink, they stay in lines. I kept your letter, even when I said I'd let you go. Every page still sounds like us, every sentence hurts me slow. I kept your letter like love was folded inside a little piece of yesterday. I still read on lonely nights. You wrote, take care and don't look back. Funny how I failed at that. I traced your words with shaking hands, like touching them might help me stand. The world moved on, the seasons changed, but paper hearts don't age the same. Some people leave, but words remain, and silence learns to say their name. I should have burned it long ago, but some goodbyes are hard to close. I kept your letter, even when the years went by, still hearing your goodbye in every line between goodbye. I kept your letter like proof that love was once and breathing. Maybe some love lives forever inside paper, ink, and weather. I kept your letter, now it sleeps beside my bed. Every midnight, every storm brings your hand right into my head. The world says move on, but some hearts stay where they were, still loving you in quiet ways, because I kept your letter. Yeah, still unread. I kept your letter. We didn't break, we just grew quiet, like love got tired and stopped trying. No shattered glass, no final storm, just colder nights and less warmth. Your coffee cup still by the sink, a little proof of what I think, that maybe endings come this way, soft enough to make you stay. Some goodbyes don't happen fast, they arrive in silence and learn to last. It was a slow goodbye, not one moment but 1,000 small ones. Less late night talks, less holding hands, until love forgot where home was. It was a slow goodbye, the kind that hurts without a scene, still standing next to someone who's already leaving silently. Your smile stayed, but not your eyes. They look like distant winter skies. I kept pretending we were fine, while forever slipped behind. The radio played our old song, and somehow it felt all wrong, 'cause even music seemed to know we were ending nice and slow. Some people leave before they go, that's the hardest truth to know. It was a slow goodbye, like watching daylight fade too soon. Still sharing space, still sharing air, but losing everything in the room. It was a slow goodbye, no final tears, no slamming doors, just love becoming memory, while we were still called yours. Maybe forever doesn't break, maybe it simply learns to ache. Maybe hearts don't always burn, sometimes they just stop returning. It was a slow goodbye, and I was the last one to see. Still water and flowers already gone, still asking love to stay with me. The world moved on, but I still hear that quiet night, still learning how to live with a slow goodbye. Yeah, still slowly goodbye. There was no storm, no broken glass, just quiet evenings fading fast. Your voice still soft, your hands still warm, but somehow love but silence grew where words once lived. I watched forever slowly fade, without a single sound it made. Some endings don't arrive with pain, they leave like sunlight after rain. Love never left loudly, it slipped away between the days. No final fight, no dramatic goodbye, just warmth that slowly changed. You smiled softly, and I pretended not to see. There's somewhere between your silence and mine, love was leaving me. Your coffee cup still by the sink, still enough to make me think maybe this was just a phase, not the ending of our days. But empty rooms don't know how to lie, they keep the truth we try to hide. Every little ordinary thing still remembers everything. Some people leave before they go, that's the quiet kind of hurt I know. Love never left loudly, it faded like a song too slow, still playing in another room. Long after letting go, you held my hand, but your heart was miles away. And I kept loving who you were, while love slipped away. Maybe forever doesn't break, maybe it simply learns to ache. Maybe goodbye isn't a door, just a lesson less of what was before. Love never left loudly, no silence sleeps beside my bed. Every room still holds your shape, every thought repeats what's left unsaid. The world moved forward, but part of me stayed quietly, still listening for love that never left loudly. Love never left loudly.